Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video we're gonna talk about some technical characteristic of the Subs RCF 9006 AS. Let's check it out. Hey, we have 4 9006 AS subwoofer set up here. Let's talk about some acoustic specification. This sub goes from 30 Hz to 400 Hz and have a max SPL of 142 dB in 1 meter. The transducer is a dual 18 inches with a 4-inch coil, neodymium coil. I will say that sounds great. Regarding sound, guys, I want to do a series of those videos here because I want to show you the complete system, also including the HDL28 that I have here on my back. So we're gonna do basically a demo for you. Okay, we're gonna install the system, maybe not all the system, but a part of the system in our outdoor basically, and then we're gonna also install part of the subs there. So we're gonna record. I'll try to figure out how to record in a high quality, you know, for do a YouTube demo, so you can guys go to see and not to see, but you can basically try to hear the complete system that we have available. But anyway, if you guys like this type of content, you can subscribe to our channel and give us a like. So we say that is a dual 18 inches and it's a pretty heavy subwoofer. Okay, I want to show you guys also the back of the subs. Okay, where we have all the amplification system, the amplifier, the DSP, and all our input. So we're gonna talk first about some sizing. Okay, so it's 7,200 watt peak for a 3,600 watt RMS each. The cooling is on the rear and is a forced cooling. Okay, is a forced cooling in the convective. The power section, we have a power con, okay, in the rear, so we maybe gonna turn so you can guys look look in the rear. But let's talk about some measurement first. It's a pretty heavy subwoofer, and it's a 189 pounds each, so it's a pretty heavy subwoofer. 22 inches basically by 46 inches wide and 31.91 inches deep, so it's a good measurement. Hey, we turned sub so you can see the back now. This is all the power the amplifier basically. We have these subs have the built-in DSP, so we can control various parameters including crossover. We can also control the delay for the alignment, but let's start with the inputs that we can have here. So we have a XLR in for the audio in, XLR out for the audio out, for the signal basically. This is an Ethercon connection in and out, so we can control the subs remotely with the RDNet system. I can show you later, and maybe we can do also a special video for the RDNet, just for the RDNet. It's an interesting video, I think. So RDNet in, RDNet out, but you can also control the DSP with locally. Okay, so you can just press this button here. So with this knob here, you can adjust the parameters. Adjust the turn and push knob. so you can control the parameters here. We can have inside, you guys can have inside the DSP some configuration for more common use. Basically, it's more than accurate configuration. So as you can see here, you can adjust the high pass filter and low pass filter. So you can have three different configuration, right? Like infra, subwoofer, extended low, and also special configuration for a cardioid configuration. So we can talk later about the cardioid configuration. Power con in, power con out. So you can, guys, supply these subs in 120 volts if you are in the United States, so 120 60 hertz, or in case of Europe, basically Italy is made in Italy, so they have also 220, 240, 50 hertz power. These subs can have a 6 amperes, so it's consumption 6 ampere in 100 120 volt configuration, and 220 240 configuration he can absorb 4 amperes. In the power con out, you can, guys, connect another subs, like we have 2 here, so we can do a jumper, okay. And this power con can allow a maximum of 1600 watt. It's 40 amps basically. So I recommend to use just one jumper, so 2 subs for one single circuit. We use normally in one circuit 20 amperes. We just use two subs in one single circuit. Just make sure don't have break trip out during the show, or situation that cannot be really fun for a production company. What else? I think we are done here. We can let's try to supply here. Let's try to power on, and so you can see the DSP, what we have in there. We have this here. Now we powered up. We have power, and we have the 2 line in our display. 2 line because the local setup is bypassed. So pressing this button, you can use, in this case, when you have 2 lines, you can use the RDNet control, and we're gonna do a dedicated video for the RDNet. Or you can push the button. So the little gray buttons going out is so now we can enable the internal DSP with our knobs here. So we can control the DSP with the pushing button here. So we have power. Just press 1. So the initial thing is a 0.0. This is the delay that we can add. So we can add any delay for the subs alignment. In this case, we can put 0 because we do not have any delay. But it's just for show, And the second configuration is the configuration that can be chosen from basically this drawing, from these schematics here. We have various, as we say. We can use the infra S1, S2. S1, S2 is the name of the preset that the DSP have internally. So S1, in case of S1. The DSP adjusts the high pass filter and low pass filter according to the schematics here. So S1, so go from 20 Hz to 50 Hz. S2 from 20 Hz to 60 Hz. This is for infra configuration, or we can go up to extended low, so L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. Those in fact have different preset, different high pass filter and low pass filter preset that can vary from 30 Hz to 60, 30 Hz to 70, 30 Hz to 80, 30 Hz to 90. So just let's say pressing this button 2 times, okay, you can go and choose the preset that you have here. It's pretty good things. So basically you can control all what do you have, right, for not a complex application where you need to, you know, do multiple delay, or you can do multiple delay anyway from here, but it's easy to use if you don't have the laptop with RDNet, you know, pretty, let's say, straightforward application. You can use internal DSP with this push with this knob. It's a really very good feature. Other 2 characteristics or the 2 presets that we can use is a cardioid configuration, the cardioid preset. I'm sorry, cardioid preset that you can also configure by this. So in case you have a cardioid configuration, you can set up multiple subs with this preset that you can have here, SC and LC. SC should be 20 to 50 Hz, but the phase should be opposite 180 degrees. And the LC, the high pass filter and low pass filter should be by 30 and 60 Hz with 180 degrees phase, opposite phase, right? Low, we have another configuration here, low pass excluded, so it's basically straightforward to the subs can reproduce the frequency from 20 to 400 Hz or 30 and 400 Hz, but it's, I mean, for 18 inches for transducer, I will say that I think nobody use this kind of preset for the subs. I mean, 400 Hz is pretty high frequency for a sub, right? But it's also a feature that of course the RCF have on the subs in order to have the maximum response in frequency of the transducer. For the beginners, don't worry, it's a not complicated subs to use. It's a pretty easy subs to use. You can, you know, don't have anything that you know, just make sure that you have the DSP set up correctly according to the specification that you can find on the printed direct on the amplifier. Have the limiter, internal limiter, so there's no for DJs and everything. You can have a pretty safe situation. We know that, you know, DJ normally is pushing a lot, and but there is absolutely no problem because I have an internal limiter. I think that we have covered basically everything, or you know, most of parts. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so I'm sorry. We have also some optional that you can purchase from RCF. The rain cover, okay, so basically it can protect the amplifier from rain, sun, or you know, atmospheric for the environment, I will say, with the cart, and some other optional, like dust cover and everything. Thank you for watching this video. Hey, next video we're gonna talk about the RDNet, the speakers. So basically the line array speakers that we associate with the 9006 is the RCF HTL28A. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channels and give us a like if you like this type of content. Remember to watch the previous video of the RCF sub 9006 yes unboxing, where we unbox the sub, this kind of subs. Thank you. Bye bye.